Hey babes, it's Doll. Children got me fucked up. Once again. Let's get to it. Alright. Y'all already know about these children, Maddie B, Jacob Sartorius, whatever. Listen, I knew that these children existed. I vaguely had an idea of what they did and that they were making money and had a following. Like, I had a general idea. I did not know the extent. Like, when I see all these, like, older people hating on, like, these 13-year-old Musically people, I'm like, well, y'all are probably just bitter that you're working twice as hard to pay your bills, and they have no bills, and don't have to work basically at all. I could understand why adults would be bitter about that, but they're probably not doing anything wrong. I watch Rice Gum's video talking about kids these days, and I'm like, oh god, well, I do like seeing children get roasted, because getting roasted builds character, humbles a person, shaped me into the person that I am today. These children are in videos, like, grinding and doing all this, and, like, all this, and singing songs with slow motion, and talking about how they get it wet like tsunami, and it's just like, I'm genuinely confused. Like, first of all, how do they know? Like, who's teaching them? Like, when I was 13, I had just figured out the basic logistics of sex. Like, while they're over here talking, you know, showing off the little pseudo-stroke games and talking about how they get it wet like tsunami, I had just figured out that this and this go together. Like, that was my mind blown. Meanwhile, these kids are talking about they go and put this pussy in your life. Bitch, have you even had your first period yet? What are you talking about? And, like, these, like, 12, 13-year-old boys doing all this. What's the purpose of that? Are they actually being sexual? Like, are they consciously making sexual decisions? Or are they just like me when I was like 6, you know, dropping it low to the floor, watching those Beyonce videos? Because I thought that's just what you did. Like, now I'm realizing that, you know, that was kind of a way to, like, show off, like, watch how I can work this booty. But as a 6-year-old, I'm thinking, like, oh, look at me, I can drop it low like Beyonce. So, like, I'm hoping that's what it is. But, like, are like, 13-year-old girls watching these videos, like, damn, daddy, that stroke game looking too right. Like, do they know what that's supposed to be? Are they trying to be on the receiving end of that? Like, do they know? That's all I really want to know. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, these children are just so comfortable with the idea of, like, sex and drugs and smoking. Meanwhile, my 13-year-old ass would be so damn thrilled when I could get out of earshot of my parents so I could be like, she called her a bitch. Like, meanwhile, these kids are just throwing it around everywhere like rice at a goddamn wedding. Bitch here, bitch there, shit this, shit that, fuck you, fuck him, fuck me. Like, why are they so comfortable? Why are they so relaxed? Like, I don't understand. The way they talk about, like, sex and drugs and cursing and all that shit is the way, like, adults talk about it. Like, it's just integral to their daily lives. And I just don't understand. Like, is this how adults felt when they were, like, watching my generation? Like, is this how they feel when they hear us talking about side hoes and all that bullshit? Because, like, if so, I get it. I understand. Like, why am I a bitter adult before the age of 18? This whole thing just, like, it got me 7 different kinds of fucked up, and I just really wasn't ready to be feeling this pressed. And Trump about to be president. Well, shit.